today's insight is going to be about speed of implementation in regards to healing from a trauma. Okay? So, I have, and I'm sure if you ask my mom or my sister, I am one of the slowest moving people you have ever seen. I'm wearing green and I'm like a turtle at times. But, um, but on other things, I'm not. So now, uh, today, I was like, you know what? It's time to go out and to start giving my CVs out a little more. And so I did. I sent my CV in today, at least once. And I was working on sending this one in as well, but I cannot find my grades from university. So, and I think I left those at home with my parents. So I did what I needed to do in order to go get my grades from university tomorrow, so that I can complete the application and send it in. Right? So now, what does this have to do with healing from a trauma? So it's quite hard when you're holding on to the pain, when you're holding on to what happened. It is very hard to overcome a trauma. Okay? And in order to actually get over it, the best way is to take action in order to forget about it. And it's not easy to do. Sometimes we hold on to the pain so much that we do not want to let it go, because we identify with this pain and we don't identify with anything else. But if you really want to shift, change, and improve, you need to let go of the pain. As I said, it's not easy to do, but it is a necessary thing to do in order to transform, become better, let go of, improve. Yes. It's the final countdown. If you want it to be the final countdown, you need to let go of something else. And that is generally how it should be. You need to first let go of something in order to let something else in. And I was holding on really tightly to something that I really, 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 really wanted for a very long time. But today I'm like, you know what? Go. Just go. Just go. When it happens, it'll happen, and I'll figure it out as I go along. So I just let it go, and we'll see what happens. I just talked about letting it go and seeing what happens. But in reality, because if you hold on really tightly to something, you kind of block yourself from seeing any other opportunities that might be coming your way, or you might not notice, like, not only not see, but also not what's the word I'm looking for? Not take into account the other possibility that is actually right there, screaming at your face, like moving their arms, frailing arms, being like, I'm here, and you're like, I see nothing, right? Like the indigenous individuals who did not even see the boats of the European settlers coming towards them, because they're so not used to seeing something like that, because they're big boats, right? I mean, they were huge. So the Aboriginals did not see. It was said, what I heard is that the Aboriginal individuals living in America did not see the boats because they were not used to seeing that on the horizon. So they did not see it. But it is what it is. So now, why is speed of implementation important in healing from a trauma? It is important because if you don't quickly adapt to the new situation, and if you don't quickly change your way of doing things in order to adapt to your new reality, which is going to change, but is going to change somewhat slowly. If you don't do that, you might actually create more disharmony within yourself and not allowing you to heal quicker, you know? And it might not be of any assistance whatsoever. What am I trying to say? Well, I mean, today I watched a video of a pastor, of the pastor whose church I go to on Sundays, and he has had a similar accident to mine. He was hit by a car. He was actually run over by a car while in France. And his recovery was much quicker than mine. I was hit by a car as well. But so his recovery apparently took 6 months. My recovery took a minimum of 7 years. And that is mainly because I believed in God, but I wasn't as active in my praying and my belief. It was more like a yeah, God exists. Okay, let's move on, shall we? Type of attitude. While as he is a pastor. This is what he does. He's been doing this for years. And so on and so forth. So I guess there is something to be said for this. Yes. I really have to move. So there's definitely something to be said for people who themselves have been through a traumatic incident and who've healed and who've come through on the other end and who were basically placed back here so that they can help others transcend their trauma, their pain, and get out at the other end and realize that God helped them recover, right? So is there something that happened in your life that God really helped you with? Ponder that.